There it is. Last time I checked, January 17th, 2025, Friday. It is about 8:30 in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. And it's like 29 degrees outside. And we're gonna have some like really crazy, nutty, wild, cold weather coming through. And a lot of the country is actually. This is something that's just something that can happen every once in a while. Every once in a while it does. There's like this huge, that's it going by there now. There's the weather front going by there. Did you hear it? That's actually the train that goes by my place. So, some really cool things. It's 29 degrees, and the weather that's coming through here is freaky cold. Could be freaky. We might get an accumulation of snow. We're not sure, but it's going to be freaky cold. You know, 7 degrees before, and this is Sunday on football day too. So it's good. They're saying 7 degrees. That's not that doesn't include the wind chill. So it could be below 0 with wind chill. Yikes! Yeah. So I said today's Friday. I think I said that on the introduction. Yeah, January 17th, 2025. So far so good with my furnace. I'm just hoping that it continues to work. I've brought the temperature down. I'll bring it down to 68. I've got it at 68 now, and I'm wearing my bathing suit actually. And it's okay. I mean, I wouldn't want it to be much colder than this. And in actuality, 68 degrees is a common temperature selected by county governments as a minimum that a landlord has to provide if you're renting out to somebody. I know that's the case in Chester County, Pennsylvania, because I was a tenant. I rented a room in a guy's place, and he charged me he's charging me $300 a month, which is not bad. But then he says he's throwing $150 a month surcharge on top of that for the heating oil, and I was in no position to bargain or argue. Man, I needed a place to live, and I just figured I'm gonna have to figure out the money. I'm gonna find it somewhere. But I said okay. So I move in and I go up to my room, and it's a nice room. The bed is nice, like it's furnished that way. But this is actually I can tell you the date. The date was like October, when I moved in there, October 1st, 1993. And yeah, remember it well. So I'm moving into this guy's house. He's renting out a room, right? So the deal was $300 a month plus the $150, the surcharge for the heating oil. All right, well, that's fair enough. Move in, the room I get is nice, but it's cold. It's too cold. And so I think I don't know if I went went downstairs and turned the heat up. I think I might have, I'm not sure. But then, and then it got warm and then it got cold again. So obviously he turned it down. And so I went downstairs to talk to him about it. You know, I said, hey, look, I just want you to know it's too cold in my room. We've got to turn the heat up. And he says, this is my place, man. I would decide, you know, what the temperature is going to be. I said, you can to a point, but this is unreasonable, okay? I hope we can work this out here, man, because you are charging me $150 a month surcharge for the heating oil. So my room has to be, I'm going to, you know, pick out a number. Let's say 68 degrees. I didn't say that. I said it's too cold in there. And he just wouldn't budge. So I went to the county and asked them if there's a law in place that governs the minimums that landlords have to provide if they're renting a place out. And they said, yes, it's 68 degrees. It's a great story, man. So I go back and I tell him that, and then he gives me an eviction letter. But at least he gave me 3 months to find a place. That whole year, I was bouncing from one place to another without knowing where I was going to land. You know, it was really, it's horrible, and it's as close. Well, yeah, I really was homeless. I felt like I was homeless. Ooh, I taste that cheese. Stand with me. Oh, my senorita. Out on the street, I heard thunder. I woke up in the middle of the night. I saw light there on the left. I'm right, but let me know what it'll be. I don't really know, sometimes I just can't see. Let me know when you finish with me, baby, tell me. Tell me. Don't understand, but that's okay. Could take a little pain, not really. I've been here before. I've been here, I've been Let me know when you finish with me, baby, tell me. You tell me. You tell me. The way all of the time you were talking to me, you were crying, crying, crying. I never stopped fully realize you were lying. You were lying to me while you were crying. You were lying to me. The talk on the street says you were going solo. Good friend of mine, so you're serving out your back door. I need to know if you think you're gonna leave me. You gotta say so. You need to know. You need to know, 'cause I don't know how long I can hang on. You leave me on. You move me with your buildings and your eyes on a woods and winter sky. Move me, open sea to city lights, busy streets and busy nights. You call me, you call me. It's alright if you love me. It's alright if you don't. I'm not afraid you're running away. I get the feeling you won't. There's no sense in pretending. Your eyes give you every day. Something inside you is feeling like I do. And we said all there is to say. All there is to say. With your buildings and your eyes on woods and winter sky. You move me, open sea and city light, busy streets, busy nights. You call me, you call me. Your love has been a good friend of mine, but then again you're always saying farewell. And the only time that you're satisfied is with your feet in the ocean. real strict schedule. He's more frightened than ever getting in the cage in the car. And I'm not sure exactly what to do about that. He's outside the cage, and he's not going to sit still for a second. But in a really bad way, like he'll try to crawl underneath the seats, and he'll keep on trying and persisting until he gets under there. That's not safe at all, man. Those seats move back and forth, but even then, like, you know, if we hit a bump and I go down, I'm 180 pounds right now. I hate to admit. I should have the stomach out, the guitar out on my stomach, right? Like that. Yeah. You get the idea, right? Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, there's a lot of really good football going on this weekend, and I'm not going to be able to see any of it live. That kind of sucks. Maybe there's something I can throw money at. What the hell? Let me think. Okay. Today. Okay. Oh, and the markets are closed one day. There was a drop right at the end of the day. That was interesting. But my portfolio today got to a nice level. It's not, I mean, the all-time high is considerably higher than where it is right now. I'd say another, let me think. Another 10% where it is now, higher would be where right where the all-time high was. I guess 2 months ago. When did MicroStrategy hit the skids, man? They were over 500 a share and then they dropped. Anyway, sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I'm an investor, and I think out loud a lot because there's things you got to remind yourself of, man. When you got a lot of scratch on the table, you might say, you know. Had a little trouble, but I'm keeping it together. I've had a little trouble, but I'm keeping it together. My baby just walked out the door. She said this time forever. No. time, baby, won't be the last. I better get the boys, gotta get the boys round and do some drinking fast. She's gone, gone, gone. I don't know if I'm happy, don't know if I'm sad. She's gone, gone, gone. Don't know if I'm happy, I don't know if I'm still laughing. Well, I'm gonna miss your loving, your perfume and your smile. I'm gonna miss you stealing all my booze and talking all the while. I'm gonna miss you cleaning around the home and helping with my blues. You know I'm gonna get myself made, take her on a cruise. Yeah, it ain't the first time, baby, won't be the last. I'm gonna get those boys round and do some drinking on the van. She's gone, gone. I don't know if I'm happy, I don't know if I'm sad. She's gone, yeah. I don't know if I'll cry, I don't know if I'm laughing, yeah. It's not the first time, baby, it won't be the last. I'll take with those boys round and do some drinking fast. She's gone, gone, gone. Don't know if I'm happy, I don't know if I'm sad. She's gone, I don't know if I'll cry, I don't know if I'll die laughing. I was born in a crossfire thing. I yelled out at my mom in the driving rain, but it's alright. And dry flashes of gas, it's alright. Jumping dry flashes of gas. school and stripping across my bed, but it's alright. Dropping dead flashes and kids, it's alright. Dropping dead flashes again. That note right there is like an in-between. What is that? That is. That's a G flat. There's a G, that's a G flat. I'm kind of like, believe it or not, combining the spirit of Turlock O'Carolan, a harp, the very first harp maestro, I think, for the instrument as known as the harp, you know, a full-size thing. You sit down with it, all the strings, you know. He lived there. I should know the dates of his life. I think that was the 1500s. And he went blind. He had his vision and sight for a while as a child. I'm not sure what part of Ireland he was born in, but he lost his vision. But he had, before he lost his vision, he started getting working knowledge. I believe this is correct. I hope I'm not making this up, but he got a working knowledge of the harp before he lost his vision. And he has, I have some of his stuff saved on my phone that I love listening to. It's some of the most beautiful music ever created. It's so amazing. It stood the test of time, and then some. It's at least 3 or 4 centuries ago, so I think. Could have been 1700 or something. Could have been, I don't know. I gotta look that up. Google. Google me, please. I want to be Googled. And I can relax because I've been Googled. Stuck on that riff right there a little bit. I like to use it. I want to know how to use that no matter where I am on the neck or on the frets. Good night, y'all. I'm gotta get ready for my next gig. The D15 mahogany dreadnought is in pretty good shape and form, and I think like 68 degrees is starting to feel kind of warm compared to what it's like outside. Yowzer, Bowser. Permanently below freezing. Maybe Mr. Freeze is hanging around, you know. Anybody see Mr. You know, this guy he's frozen actually, but somehow he has to be frozen to stay alive. I think the story behind Mr. Freeze, man, those characters, those cartoonists created remarkable. Imagination is just wondrous, you know. That's really cool. Mr. Freeze, one of my favorite villains. Excuse me. Man, the lonely sound of a train horn. I wonder if you guys can hear that. The phone is by the window. So, anyway. trying to show this, the same riff that I was doing down at the bottom, and try to do it at the top. It's kind of like this. You know, if you're getting paid by the minute, he drags the end of the song out. It's sometimes fun. Peace.